Hello, my little artists. It's time to draw our project for today. And today we are going to be creating this dolphin who is jumping up out of the water. Basically, we're making Flipper today. Does anybody know who Flipper is? Raise your hand if you've heard of Flipper. Anybody heard of Flipper? It was an old TV show when I was a kid. It was actually an old TV show when my dad was a kid. And I watched the reruns. But Flipper is a dolphin who used to come and help a little boy. So we're going to be drawing this cool dolphin. So get your pencils ready. Our paper is going long landscape today. Long landscape. So let's get started. Now, let's take a look at my dolphin. Is my dolphin really, really itty bitty? Or is my dolphin really big? My dolphin's really big, so we need to draw big today. Drawing big today. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a giant rainbow in the middle of our paper. So we're doing the back of our dolphin. Giant rainbow. Drawing a giant rainbow right in the middle of our paper. Big rainbow. Does it have to be perfect? Nope. Big rainbow line. Okay. Now, the front of our rainbow is going to come down and curve in a little bit. And then it's going to curve out and down and back up. Okay, now from here, we're going to draw another rainbow line that almost connects to the other one. Okay? So another rainbow line, that's going to be his belly, and it almost connects to the other one, but it doesn't quite touch because we got to have room to make you spin. So I'm going to keep going and make it almost connect. Kind of looks like a banana, doesn't it? Kind of looks like a banana. Yeah, there's the stem, and then that would be the bottom. So kind of drew a sideways banana, but it's going to be a dolphin when we're done. Okay, so our next step is to draw his back fin. Okay, so as you can see from the edges of my two rainbow lines, it's going to come down, it's going to fan out. So we got one line coming to the left, one line going to the right. So I'm going to start down here at the bottom, and I'm going to curve it in and down like an S curve. Made that S curve. And then this one is going to come down and it's going to make an S curve over to the right. Okay. So it came down to the left and down to the right. Now I'm going to curve the end. See how I just added a little smiley face to the end? And it's going to curve up a little bit. And then it's going to kind of make a smiley face that comes into a point, pointing back towards the middle of his tail. Okay, so try to bring this line to the middle of his tail. Okay. And then we're going to draw from this point another one of those S-curve lines and then hook it around to this end. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to come down a little bit, curve up, and then curve it back into there. So I can curve down, curve up, and then curved it back in. Now, does his fin have to look exactly like mine? No. We know they never have to look exactly the same. Never have to look exactly the same. We're just doing our best. Okay, once you got your back fin done, we're going to go back and we're going to do his mouth and his eye. So his mouth is just going to start down here in the bottom of this curve, and it's just a diagonal line that comes up. And then we add a little sideways smiley. He's a happy little dolphin. And then we just draw a little circle for his eye. So, mouth and eye, probably two of the easiest things we're going to draw in this picture. Okay, now it's time to add all of his fins. So we're going to start with these fins down here on the bottom. Okay, so we're going to start with this one. Now what I'm going to do is right here towards the middle, not really towards the middle, over towards his front a little bit. I'm going to start by making a rainbow line. Okay, made a rainbow line. And then this rainbow line, I'm going to curve it into a smiley face. So it kind of looks like a crooked letter C right now. See that crooked letter C? Then we'll draw another rainbow line over here, and then it turns into an S curve and curves back to what I'd already drawn. Now, one thing that you need to do that I can't do, because I'm using a Sharpie, and this is why we don't draw with markers, because can I erase my marker? No, I cannot erase a marker, but you have an eraser, so go ahead and get your eraser out of your bag. And see this line right here on his belly that goes through his fin? Erase that line right there. Take your eraser and erase this line right here. I can't erase mine because I'm using a Sharpie. That's why you draw with a pencil, because you can erase pencils, but you can't erase a marker. So go ahead and erase this line, and then we're going to draw his other fin. Now the other fin is going to look like it's on the other side of his body. So you see how it starts down here at the bottom of his belly, and then it curves. It follows the same kind of curve as this one, except we don't see the end of it. It curves into that front fin, and that way it looks like it's on the other side of his body. So I'm going to come over a little bit, and then I'm going to draw that smiley face, curve it in, and then do another little smiley face up to this fin. So I'm going to smiley face, curve, and then smiley face up there. And now he's got two fins. So finish these two fins, and then we're going to add his, I believe that's called the dorsal fin, up at the top. And that one's pretty easy to make. So take another couple seconds and finish this one, and then we are going to draw the one on his back. Okay, now to do the one on his back, I'm going to start up here, and I'm just going to draw a rainbow line coming out of his back. Then I can curve it in a little bit and draw another rainbow line down. Because I made this one kind of pointy, which kind of looks like a shark fin. We want it to be a little curved at the end. Add a little curve to the end if you can. Now, if it's easier to just make it a point, that's fine. But if you curve it a little bit, it looks more like a dolphin and less like a shark. And we are almost done with our dolphin. The only thing we have left to do is to draw the line for his belly. So it starts over here, near his eye, touches his front fin, and then it curves back into his tail. Okay, so I'm going to start near his eye. We'll make it touch the top of his fin, and then I'm going to curve it back down into his tail. And then that's going to make his belly. And we are almost done. Like, this was the hardest part, was getting the dolphin done. All we got to do now is add the water, the clouds, and the sun. And then we are done with our picture. And then we can color. So take another couple seconds to finish his belly and his fins if you don't have any of his fins done. And then we are going to draw the ocean waves. That'll be next, drawing the ocean. Okay, now to make the ocean, all we're going to do is we're going to make some smiley faces all the way across. Now, do I want to make little itty bitty ones? No, that's going to take me forever. Make big smiley faces. Big. See how mine? They're about 4 fingers wide. They're as wide as my hand. Big ones. I'm going to start down here at the bottom. Big smiley face. Big smiley face. Big smiley face. Big smiley face, and big smiley face to the edge of my paper. And now we've got the ocean draw. Got our ocean finished. Now we're going to add some clouds. So we're going to start up here at the top, and we are going to make some rainbow lines. I'm going to do 4 rainbow lines that kind of look like stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? They're kind of going down like a set of stairs, like a slinky. If you ever put a slinky down a staircase, that's the shape it makes. It goes over and over and over and over, all the way down. So I'm going to start up here at the top, and I'm going to do a rainbow line, rainbow line, rainbow line, rainbow line. 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I just draw a smiley face back over to the edge of my paper. Now over here on the left side, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3 this time. So I'm going to come down a little bit because I want to have room for my sun. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and then curve it back to the edge of my paper. Now, when we draw our sun, we want the sun to look like it's peeking out from behind this cloud. So I'm going to start up here on that top rainbow line, and I'm just going to draw the curve of my sun down to the bottom one. And then we can add the little rays coming out. And now we're finished. That's all we have to do for this picture. We are finished drawing. So you guys finish up drawing. I'm going to leave both of my examples up here on the screen. You guys need to finish drawing, and then you need to get your markers and crayons. Now remember, we outline with a marker and color with a crayon. Okay, so outline with a marker, like I've done, and then you color in with a crayon. So I hope you guys had fun drawing your dolphin today, and you guys have the rest of art today to finish coloring. So until next time.